fold up. Drip it out, so hold up. Jada Pinkett done sold. Hold up. Double M, we on one. Right back with the cold crush. I been bitch. Do research. Top down. Running South Beach, I move like. Know what I move like. And she know what my mood like. It's a smooth night. Dark room, I'm iced out. Sunrise, it's lights out.
Fix aqui.
Up next, the Nuggets taking on the Heat for Denver. The goal is...
Nossa, Denver tá com isso. I'm not playing the same team.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Grant Hill and Brent. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. And for the Nuggets. And the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up
Since you
court.
violated.
Here's Rozier. Fires from the wing, and that one drops.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
X.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon outside. Jokic passes to Gordon.
Oh, spamming.
From deep. Miami grabs the miss. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Highsmith.
Shoot that.
They get the rebound. Outside for Butler. Launches it from deep. Gordon pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
And the basket by Highsmith.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now on the defensive squad.
The Heat have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Butler with the bucket.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gordon can't hit.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
From outside the arc. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Rozier from outside. Outside Butler. Up and over Porter. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
I was supposed to go out to That's good. Let's get straight. there's 7 people. I think that this guy will take the hit. Yeah, something. Watson? Cancer? Chance. I'm just gonna start with 1. No, you change the person. Oh.
So both teams making some changes here.
It's easy. It's easy.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And here are the Heat. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment kind of plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble. Certainly a rising star and a guy that gets dangerous the bigger the game gets.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. And so here is Denver, looking for their first basket of the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Porter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's Murray. No points so far. To the inside. Watson passes to Jokic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Porter. Pass to Strother. Fires from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Adebayo from long range. They grab their own miss. For 3, Robinson, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Strother, no good. And the Heat shooting around 40% early on here. The shot by Butler, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Murray for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Nuggets on offense. 6-point game. And Murray launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Yeah, Murray there dialing 1 before that shot. Different area code.
Murray's gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
It's really fun.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
Substitution. What is substitution? You should probably should say it.
$11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson on the wing. This one for three. Buries it from three. Robinson's got 6.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
There's the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this.
For some points for you. After playing one full match, I'm gonna go out to 10. Let's go to the next one. Please, report. Skip. I could have skipped the whole time.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 5. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame break.
What an amazing big-game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion. And he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Here's Jaquez. Still without a bucket. Pass to Chanchar. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
It's tough to box out Jokic, not only strong, but long.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand. In this association, how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5? And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that. Martin with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Martin misses. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Caldwell Pope comes in for Holiday. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. The Heat with the lead. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Martin. Again, the Heat misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Gordon can't hit.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call text for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the text, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Adebayo, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Brown passes to Jackson. Fires it from 18. Adebayo against Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. And Rozier pulls it down. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Adebayo, no good. Denver is shooting at 30% here in the second. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lets it go. And that one's long.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Well, it's not good, but this one. He's gonna continue the buttons. Oops. I'm getting on. That's impossible. I gotta finish this game. So I don't have to do it. I still need to do it.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
And Denver has possession. They trail by 11.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Yeah, at 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible. From the lead offensive shooter.
Strother's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Rozier outside. Ooh, nice concentration.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
The Nuggets shooting only 23% so far. Strother no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Najee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals.
He's gonna make those shots.
Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have.
Never mind, Nick Trash.
We never will.
He's cooked. Oh, never mind. It's too close.
That one misses.
What is he actually shooting?
And he can't hit the second.
Listen,
Grant, when
nice.
teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a cold city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of Mile High City is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
I didn't even get the shots. This one.
Adebayo with it. Now Porter defending. Adebayo, that's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team
Needs to be
on
extremely
both ends
focused.
of the floor here
So
tonight.
the key is super rare.
Execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
He said you need to be extremely
59
focused.
seconds left in the second period. Here's
Why
Butler.
not go for the shot?
Denver grabs the miss.
for
Gordon's
these
got 4
guys.
rebounds now.
You need to find out deals.
Najee in the post. Counted by Adebayo. The shot by Najee, no good.
Nice. Let's go.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat.
Wait, someone's team stuck the bio?
From the right block. Here's Robinson. Unable to get that one. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Nuggets. Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson.
That's why I'm saying it's not the bio for something. The ball, boy.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. The shot by Najee, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Butler. Gordon pulls it in.
He ran all the way
Gordon's
to
got
the
5
other
rebounds tonight. Right side Porter. Pass to Najee.
have the ball.
And so it's Miami up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Defense is, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's only halftime. It's only halftime. And not time to explore.